Alright, thank you for being here for Tim's WLE presentation. You have 15 minutes. I'll set the timer and you may begin when you're ready.
Okay, so hello, my name is Maniquis and welcome to my WLE presentation. So first off, I'm going to describe what my WLE is and my workplace, my mentors, and my role. So my workplace is Maniquis Corporation. It's located, they do gas leak surveys. It's a small business located on Industrial Boulevard, Hayward, California. It's a small office with 3 to 4 people working in there. You don't really need a 4-year degree in order to obtain this job. You just need a technical certificate. They serve the public, and one strength is that it's not too chaotic in here, but one weakness is that it's very quiet. So here are a couple of pictures of my workplace. This canister here holds 100% pure hydrogen for the machines. And those cabinets over there hold all the remaining parts to build the machines, and this is where they calibrate machines. JJ, he's the son of Junior and Penny, and he works here part-time and does gas leak surveys, and he actually took me out on one in Vallejo. Penny, she does billing and organizing all the papers in the office. Junior and Alex, they calibrate machines and do gas leak surveys.
To make sure you're talking to us.
A typical day is pretty relaxing and quiet. The way my mentor obtained his job is that he came from the Philippines with mechanical engineering background, and he was able to obtain the job. Soon later, he bought the company and he hired Alex. My role was to copy and file papers and learn how to do calibration, and actually helped sometimes. Over the course, JJ took me out on a real survey, and here, as you can see, JJ, he was doing a survey and he actually found a gas leak. And if you spray like soap or any type of like spray paint, you can see like little bubbles appear, and actually a lot of bubbles appeared, and it was a pretty high gas leak. Now we'll talk about my WLE project, my project plan, and my project in action. The purpose of this project was to help Maniquis build and develop a device that can be used by other companies such as PG&E. This project involves building a device that will hook up to a truck and do gas leak surveys on the road and making it more safe. The depth of my project was to help other companies like PG&E be more efficient when doing gas leak surveys, and also to help Maniquis give them a little more money in their pocket to keep their company going strong. The breadth of my project will affect all workers of PG&E who do gas leak surveys on the road because it's more efficient and safer than walking. The work involves me and Junior working on the device. The longevity of my project will last for more than 3 years, because that old one right there has been used for 3 years now and it still works good. Of course, if you take care of it. So Junior said he wanted to build some more because other companies wanted to buy them because they were very interested in them. And so I sat down with Junior and we discussed how all the parts we needed and when we need them by. So we called companies and we made sure that all the parts came on time. We went out to buy aluminum bars from companies just down the street. And we went to at least 3 hardware stores just to find little parts like nuts and bolts. So for my project in action, I helped build a device that will hook up to the truck, as you can see here. And I have some more photos up here if you want to look at them, Joel. And PG&E workers and a Calpine pipeline worker actually came in to the office to check it out because they were actually really interested in it. And we completed 3 of them. This is one of them, which a Calpine worker will actually buy soon, this Friday, I think. Yeah. And Junior helped me by assisting and teaching me how to build and develop one of these. One negative thing that happened was that some parsing came late. As you can see on those ones, they're missing little ends, but those actually came in today. So maybe later on we'll fix those. And here's a couple more pictures of me working.
Can you describe what you're doing in some of those photos?
Over here I was drilling holes so the hose could connect. And over here I was measuring the length of which the hoses will be lined up. And over there I was doing tubing, and it was really hard because the tubing was really that small. And
do you want to show him how difficult it is?
yeah,
It has to be
I had to
tight and precise.
take an ice pick and stick it in for all of these ones. And after a while your fingers start to hurt. You just want to give up. But
Yeah.
I had a little break, so my fingers started.
You gave him breaks.
Running.
You gave him breaks.
We gave them breaks,
Wow.
and then they went out to lunch that day because it was such a hard day.
And now I will reflect on my project.
Just like California, you need a break.
So my project was really successful. I learned how to be really patient and how to use machinery in order to build it. This benefits me because I was able to use my mind and be creative, because some of these parts, they didn't fit. Like this one right here, it was missing like a part and it wouldn't like stick, so you had to like think outside of the box and use other materials in order to make it fit. This also helps my mentor because it allows him to make minor adjustments when building more of these. Like, let's say for instance, if it was too long, he would make adjustments to make it more smaller. This benefits the company because it gives it more money and it gives them a show in like other companies. It also helps clientele because it allows them to make us reliable resources. And now I'm going to talk about my leadership skills. The leadership skill that I used was collaborating productively, because me and my mentor, we worked together, we evenly took breaks, no one was dominating each other, and we shared ideas. This helped me be more patient because I was able to like work with not just one but all 3, and I had to be really patient with them. My mentors, they use communicating powerfully because they gave me strong advice, not just in building this, but throughout the whole work world. And they kept me motivated, and whenever I needed help, they would always find a way to put aside their work and limit their distractions in order to help me. So a little bit about myself after this experience is that I learned that you don't really need a 4-year degree to get this job. You just need to have background experience in the field. I learned not to give up, even though it seems at times you can't find a job. There's always that one person that will always help you out. And it's helped me become a mature leader in talking to my mentors and other people that come into the office. For instance, today these 2 business people came in offering things, and they asked me what school I went to and what the whole internship program was about, so I had to explain all of that to them, and I felt I had to do that every time someone came in. About this profession, a lot of places are getting more serious about gas leak surveys because of what happened in San Bruno and the big explosion. I learned to be skillful with my hands, and I learned to be patient. about the work world, I realized in becoming an employee also comes with great responsibility and great leadership. And you have to have self-confidence and self-motivation to keep you going. So a little bit about professionalism. I think being a professional or being a responsible adult means to be staying committed to your work and having high standards in performing your duties, and willing to accept any consequences that happens at work. What I do affects me and the workplace around me. In order to find my job, I had to talk to multiple people because many companies wouldn't hire any high school interns, so I turned to this place because I knew these guys from church and they were willing to accept me. I think the most effective way for finding a job is to have that mindset of not giving up and just keep pushing. Now I will sum up the big picture. Throughout this whole experience, I learned that I was more responsible with myself. And I believe that this WLE is a great experience because I got to get out into the world. And I had that feeling of I was also a professional because I was also helping many other professionals. Next year I hope to use these skills that I learned this year into next year, and also give me that mindset of looking ahead of time instead of waiting back and just taking it easy. I want to say thank you to Junior, Penny, Alex, and Joel. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
Anyone have questions? There are questions on the back of this if you use that, or if there's anything else that he said.
Would you like me to show you how it works, Joel?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Interesting too.
So, like I was saying, it's more efficient than other companies because the Calpine person who came in, his machine is something like this, but it doesn't have a pump, right?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have a pump, so it's not fast enough.
Not
So
strong enough.
this only takes about like 4 seconds to detect it.
So it's like, that's a problem.
And it's more efficient when you're on the road too. So as you're driving, it'll pick it up faster. And it works for all 8 of them.
So if this is like, there might be a gas leak under the road that's
Yeah.
leaking up through the pavement.
And it'll suck it up.
Yeah.
How fast does the car drive?
5 to 10 miles per hour.
On the street.
And it's really safer than walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Dangerous in the middle street, not so dangerous.
Cool. It's a nice sound too. Nice.
Maybe attach it to the truck.
Alright.
The whole thing is attached to the truck.
Yeah, that's the truck.
Oh.
It's in
Yeah,
the
I
truck.
got the.
I thought for
There's a
already
hole.
carrying.
Yeah, I
Then
got that.
when we start moving,
Yeah, I like that.
then we start
Yeah,
moving
up to,
5 miles per hour.
Are you?
Depends, if the wind is the wind, little bit, it's
You're Alex. Oh, okay.
Nice weather,
Oh,
5-6 miles is fine.
Yeah, we do follow Alpha. We use this kind of.
I thought you carried.